If you want to buy something online, where do you go to search? Amazon, of course. The e-commerce platform sells anything and everything under the sun. You can get umbrellas, food, books, apparel, and even toys by just clicking a button and have all the items delivered to your doorstep. Most people on the planet have heard of Amazon and have possibly ordered items from it. When the site was down for only 49 minutes, the company missed about $6 million in sales. That's how popular that it is. And in this video, we're going to discuss how the company started. But before we get into it, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, as well as hit the post notification bell so you don't miss anything else from us. Early life. Jeffrey Preston Bezos was born on the 12th of January 1964 in Albuquerque, New Mexico. At birth, he was named Jeffrey Preston Jorgensen, but after his mother divorced, his mother and remarried a Cuban immigrant named Michael Bezos, and he took on his stepfather's name when he was only 4 years old. While he was still in high school, Bezos developed the Dream Institute with his girlfriend, a center that aimed to promote creative thinking for young students. They charged enrollees $600 each and managed to sign up 6 students. He went on to Princeton University with degrees in computer science and computer engineering, then graduated summa cum laude. After graduation, he undertook a series of jobs before finally joining D.E. Shaw & Company in 1990. He was soon named Senior Vice President, the youngest ever, and he was put in charge of examining the internet's investment possibilities. Personal life. Bezos is married to Mackenzie Tuttle in 1993. The couple had met working at D.E. Shaw, and they got engaged only after 3 months of dating. However, it wasn't exactly a happy ending, as both of them divorced in January 2019. The following day, after news of their divorce broke, the National Enquirer printed a story about Bezos' affair with then an unnamed woman. Bezos launched an investigation because he wanted to know how the tabloid got a hold of their private messages. In February of that year, he posted an essay online accusing the American Media Incorporated, the tabloid's parent company, of bribery and extortion. The investigation alleged that it was Bezos' lover's brother who leaked the text. Under the terms of their divorce settlement, Mackenzie would keep a small stake in the company, and this would make her the third richest woman alive. The couple was married for 25 years and have 4 children together. Bezos is now in a relationship with Laura Sanchez. Amazon's humble beginnings. Bezos quit D.E. Shaw in 1994 and moved to Seattle, Washington to open a virtual bookstore after making a list of products that would potentially be sold on the internet. He opted for books because there was a universal demand for them and they didn't cost a lot. When the company was just starting, he worked out of his garage with a few employees. At the exact same time, he was also developing software for the site. The initial startup capital came from his parents' personal savings. The company then raised a series of $8 million from Kleiner Perkins Caulfield and Byers in 1995. Amazon went public in 1997, and in 1999, the value of Kleiner Perkins Caulfield and Byers' investment created a return of over 55,000%. Within a month of the company's launch, sales increased to $20,000 a week. However, the company continued to plow its revenue back into growth. Amazon quickly became a leader in e-commerce. Not only was it user-friendly, but it also was open 24 hours a day and encouraged browsers to post their book reviews and open discounts. Bezos wanted to originally name the company Cadabra. Yep, you heard that right. Bezos wanted to call his company Cadabra, as in abracadabra. Fortunately for everyone, his lawyer said the magic reference might be too obscure, and when said out loud, it's a little too close to cadaver. Eventually, they came up with the name Amazon, which is a reference to the largest river in the world that's located in South America. The idea behind this was that their collection of books was so vast and so wide that it can be linked to the Amazon River. But they did have other names in mind and kept some of the domains. Put up your browser and type in rentless.com and it will direct you to amazon.com. In June 1998, the company began selling CDs and videos. A year after Bezos had added auctions to the site and invested in rival virtual stores, the company's success encouraged other retailers, as well as other major book chains, to also develop their online stores. As the internet grew, Bezos saw more companies battling for consumer dollars. He understood the need to diversify, so he ended up adding a few products to Amazon. Aside from books, the company also started selling apparel, hardware, and consumer electronics. The company diversified even further in 2006 by introducing AWS, or Amazon Web Services, to consumers. The cloud computing service would eventually become the largest in the world. The following year, the company released a handheld reading device never seen before, the Kindle. The digital book reader came with wireless internet connectivity, and unlike traditional books, it enabled readers to purchase books online and download them to the device. The device was small and thin, and the best thing about it was that it could store thousands of books. Bezos also invested early in Google in 1998. He had put down $250,000 in Google stock, which was worth more than 3 million shares when Google went public in 2004. The stocks now today would be worth billions. However, Bezos won't divulge if he kept his stock. In 2010, Amazon announced that the sale of Kindle books were greater than those of hardcover. Every bookworm had a Kindle, and those that didn't buy it yet couldn't wait to get their hands on it. That same year, the company ventured into making movies and television shows through its Amazon Studios division. From just $510,000 in 1995, the company's sales shot to $600 million in 1998. Now, a decade on, Amazon sales hit $19.1 billion in 2018, and that ended up increasing to $233 billion. The company was growing astronomically, and those who invested early were very, very happy. Who wouldn't be with all the numbers that they're seeing? About 50% of the company's operating income in 2018 was AWS. In 2020, the company registered record profits. Fourth quarter revenues in 2020 surpassed unprecedented at $100 billion. The numbers were a result of rise in home shopping due to the people being confined to their houses since the global health situation. Because of Amazon's success, Bezos was able to establish other companies. Blue Origin was founded in the year 2000, and the Human Spotlight Company purchased land in West Texas in 2006, which would become its test and launch facility. In November of 2015, the company's New Shepard space vehicle made it to space successfully and was also able to reach its planned test altitude. Bezos has always been interested in flying, and in 2003, it nearly got him into trouble when he almost died in a helicopter crash in Texas when he was still scouting for the company's test and launch facility. In a year that people saw getting laid off, Amazon added almost 500,000 employees to its workforce. The company's current workforce is now more than 1 million, according to a New York Times report. Amazon is currently listed as the 5th largest employer in the Fortune 500. Its aggressive hiring will inevitably bump it up to the 3rd spot. Walmart is currently the largest employer with more than 2 million workers. Amazon's current logo reiterates the company's commitment to delivering anything to everyone, wherever they are in the world. If you look at the logo closely, you'll see that there's a smile that goes from A to Z. Nope, that wasn't just a simple arrow. Employees of the company are required to spend 2 days every 2 years working at the customer service desk. Even CEOs are not exempt from this role. This is because they want everyone, including the CEO, to understand the customer service process. Over the years, Amazon has made notable acquisitions of more than 40 companies, and some of them are Internet Movie Database, Planet All, Toby Press, The Book Depository, Zappos, Shopbop, Kiva Systems, TechStreet, Snaptel, Joyo.com, Goodreads, Pushbutton, and LexCycle. The company first acquired a company in 1998. After 3 decades in charge, Bezos is stepping down. At the end of 2021, Bezos has announced that he will be stepping down from his role as Amazon's CEO. He might be saying goodbye to his post, but it doesn't mean that it's all bad for him. Over the last few months, the global health situation has led to a surge in demand, and people were shopping online more than they ever did. Bezos will be taking on the role of executive chairman of the company. Andy Jassy, currently the lead in the company's cloud computing business, will be taking over Bezos as CEO. He stated that being a CEO is a post that can easily consume a person. He said it's a challenge to put your attention to anything else where you have so much responsibility. The company's stock hit new highs, and this made Bezos a richer man. These days, he's worth more than $180 billion, making him the richest person in the world. However, we all know he didn't achieve success overnight. What does Bezos say to those who want to start their own company? The world's richest man said that in order to start a company, you have to be stubborn but flexible at the same time. Don't give up on things too easily, and even if it takes you a few tries to get things right, you should persevere. He famously said, quote, "If you're not stubborn, you'll give up on experimentation too soon. And if you're not flexible, you'll pound your heading against the wall and you won't see a different solution to a problem you're trying to solve." Are you interested in starting your own company? Do you think that you have what it takes to start another Amazon? Let us know in the comment section down below. And until next time, guys, we'll see you next time.